field of study?
My name is Sharon Tay. I'm 38 and my field of study is Masters in Construction Management.
So how does it feel to have the scroll in your hand?
Good. After a long time, yes, very good.
Okay, that's good. Could you briefly tell us how was your experience at MUST?
It was very enlightening. It was very good. We had very experienced faculty teaching us, and we even had industrial members coming in, for subjects like strategy management, which was very good with our case studies and everything. Plus the syllabus was Mahati, so the quality was there.
Okay. What do you think of the university as a whole? The faculty members, the facilities?
Faculty members are very experienced. As a whole, even our student council was very good. We had a very good orientation, a very good program.
Okay. So what are you doing now? Are you employed?
Yes, I am. I'm a lecturer actually at MUST.
Oh, back at MUST?
Yes.
That's great. Okay, finally, what are your future plans, Sharon?
I actually took up my postgraduate studies because of my passion to teach. So I intend to continue in this line and hopefully continue with my PhD as well when I find the correct supervisor as well as area of study.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Ong Mei King, and I studied the Masters of Science in Transportation and Logistics. I'm 33 years of age.
So how does it feel to have the school finally in your hands?
Yeah, it's quite something. In fact, we have been waiting for quite some time, but it's well worth the wait. So it is something for all of us. So I speak not only for myself, but for my fellow course-mates, my seniors, my juniors as well. So everyone is happy to be here.
All right, that's good. Could you tell us how was your experience at MUST when you studied here?
Yeah, it was quite an enriching experience. The curriculum was quite wholesome, so we had a combine of coursework and thesis research work. And also, of course, the bunch of friends that we have, the laughing and the exchanging notes and ideas and discussions. It was really an environment that encouraged exchange of ideas.
Hey, what do you think of the university?
Yeah, I think we had the privilege to get to know very good faculty members. The faculty members were very encouraging. They really helped us in our coursework. They really taught us how to think, really in a more academic and research way. So in a way, we were really pushed, challenged all the time. But it's well worth that kind of training.
All right. What are you doing now, Ong? Are you employed?
Yeah, I'm actually working for a software division of a rapid prototyping company. So the company is called Materialize, and it's headquartered in Belgium. And what we do is rapid manufacturing, basically doing the latest technologies and stuff. And I'm actually leading a team of about 7 or 8 people, and we develop a kind of technical software.
Do you think the knowledge that you gain while at MUST, do you think it contributed to what you're doing now?
Yeah, definitely, because I really feel that it trained me to think not just from like a single direction, but a wholesome way. Wholesome approach. So when I'm working as well, I tend to apply not necessarily just the technical knowledge, but in general the way of thinking, the logical way of thinking, and I think that really helped me.
Did you gain all that when you were at MUST?
Well, initially in the degree, but sometimes in the degree we don't get that kind of master's degree kind of training, like a really exchange of ideas and how you write your paper and really come up how to defend your paper with really proper numbers and all that. So it's really something.
Okay. So what are your future plans?
Well, for now, I still have a lot of work to do in my current company, and also the company that I'm working for is really driving technologies, advanced technologies and next generation kind of technologies. So I'm really looking forward to continue with this company and to see what goes next.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Lee Beng Hua, age 45 plus. I did my MUST postgraduate in MSc in Transportation and Logistics.
So how does it feel to have the scroll in your hands?
It's been a long way to get a scroll, but finally it happened, so it's always good to have it. And I'm happy for that. Thank you to the MUST for arranging this convocation. And it's always better late than never.
Okay. How was your experience at MUST? Could you tell us briefly?
The experience in MUST is very enriching because the course is very challenging. The faculty members are very helpful. The students are great. They have very nice atmosphere. The overall experience is very, very enhancing and very, very productive, I would say.
What is your impression of MUST now?
My impression of MUST is that it has grown, from a small baby now he has grown to a much bigger entity, and he has expanded his course from a diploma to foundation to postgraduate to PhD to undergraduate. There's so much more than when I first joined MUST.
Okay.
So he has expanded. Yeah.
Well, what are you doing now, Lim?
I'm working in the UAE for Abu Dhabi government in the field of transportation. I'm working for Abu Dhabi Department of Transport right now as a transportation specialist. So I'm also now happy to represent Malaysia in the Abu Dhabi government.
Do you think the training, the master degree that you achieved at MUST, do you think it contributed to what you're doing now?
Definitely. The MUST program, especially the postgraduate program, has taught us a lot of things and enhanced our knowledge. So all this knowledge we can apply in our work, especially overseas. And I personally find that the standard of the MUST program is just as good as any other overseas university, and I'm comparable in terms of my experience and my knowledge in the field, in transportation field. It's comparable to those who are also from overseas, from US, from UK, who are working in the UAE. We are just as good as them, if not better.
Okay. What are your future plans?
My future plan is, of course, I've done 2 masters, including the one at MUST. So my future plan is I hope to do overseas PhD program to further my research in the field of transportation. So inshallah, in the future, I will be able to get some scholarship and I'll finish.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
now entering the hall. Effendi Nawawi, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, MUST Ehsan Foundation. Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Leong Chun Heng, President, Malaysia University of Science and Technology. Members of the Board of Trustees, MUST Ehsan Foundation. Members of the Senate, Malaysia University of Science and Technology. Distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a